You're sitting on a couch, playfully poking Jungkook's arm, trying to get his attention. Your tone is light, but there is a hint of seriousness behind your words. You know, you wasn't able to live without me, right? Without missing a bet, smirking silently, I will manage just fine. Maybe even I finally get some peace and quiet. You pout dramatically, crossing your arms and turning away from him. You are so mean. Here I am pouring my heart out, and all you think about a piece. I bet you must be within a. He rolled his eyes through. There is a hint of smile hanging in his lips. A day? More like an hour. Who else is going to leaving the socks everywhere? You gasp. I call it gentle reminder. Besides, without me, you will be drawn for a socks. Just lean back, pretending to think. Drawing songs, and the sounds better too. You stick out your tongue at him, but your eyes soften as you lean into his side. My toes would probably get a break for once. Your voice turns more tender, but seriously, I know you miss me. You've been so lonely without me, so annoying you. Jungkook finally let out a small shock, pulling you closer. Maybe, but I will probably turn it into the one of this boring guys and well, lucky for you, I'm not going everywhere. Stuck with me. Soften his voice, losing some of thereof. Oh, good. I like it that way. Just shake his head. There's a small forced smile on his lips, and pull you up even closer. You're on the balcony collecting clothes from the drying racks when your foot slips on a wet spot. Tears of age hiding races to manage to the balance in the time. Still shaken, you rest back inside to find him who is sitting on a couch focusing on his laptop. Breathlessly, clutching your chest. Oh, I almost fell there. Glancing at you briefly, his expression calm. You didn't fall. Don't overact. You huff in frustration, sitting down beside him, still feeling the plumbing through your vein. I'm serious, I could be feeling from there's a. You haven't been a lonely widow. Continue typing away in his laptop, then don't sleep next time. Your jaw dropped under his lack of concern, and you playfully smash his arms. One day, if I really understand, you will be all alone and you wish you'd be nicer to me. He really look at you and raise an eyebrow with a tense smirk. Nicer? You mean letting you win every argument and listening to you worry about the imaginary faults? You narrow your eyes. Yes, exactly. You should be there for me, and I'm still here. Jungkook leaned back and crossing his arms with a faint smile. That sounds like giving more attention. You're already hung all of this. You got closer to him, poking his side until he finally put the laptop aside. In a playful tone, see, do you care? Keep down on the roll this tough guy attitude, you are a big softie. Pretending, if you say so, just start a filling off the balconies and prove the point. You giggle the feeling you risk in his words, even if it wasn't admit that how much he actually cares. Snuggling into his side, I know it, you miss me so much. Son, wrapping his arms around you, yeah, just off the balconies, okay? She nodded and grinning, knowing you won his round. Few minutes later, Jungkook's phone rings and he answered it with the usual calm tone. As he listened, his expression harder, his grip on the phone listened even tighter. What happened? She's okay? You notice the shift of his tone and turn a look at him, concern written all over his face. Jungkook's eyes flicker towards you briefly before they focusing back on the call. Nodding silently and trying to stay composed. I see. No, not of course. I will be there. Keep me updated. He hung up his jaw clench and the process of the news. The words you said earlier about the how anything happened, the replay in his mind, but he quickly shook that off, not wanted to let this emotion show. Softly sensing something's wrong. What happened? Trying to keep his voice steady. My friend's wife got in an accident. She is in the hospital. Your eyes widen and you immediately feel the pang of emptiness for the woman and her family. You reach out to touch of Jungkook's arm, your voice full of concern. Oh no, that's terrible. She's going to be okay. Keep his gaze forward and not a word need you to show that. Oh, they're not sure yet. She's in. You bite your lower lip, feeling the mix of worry and sadness. You've always been sensitive for the things like this, your heart age. Whispering and closing your eyes. I hope she will be alright. I will play for her and for her family too. Watch you for a moment and feeling the twist. He is trying not to let out earlier words get to him, but harder than he thought. The idea that anything can happen, that thoughts can lose a few, and his mind and still the pushing it down, determined to not show any sign of weakness. Yeah, well, life is unpredictable. You just deal with it when it's come. You're not understanding what he's trying to say, but you can see the thought is tough. Despite his cold behavior, and you know that it's affecting him more. Softly squeeze his hand. I know, but it's okay to be worried, Cookie. We are only humans. Sniffing silently at your words, but doesn't pull away. He doesn't want to admit that the news has, especially after what you said earlier. Soft words awaited defense. After dinner, she both prepared for the bed and the weight of the day, even still in the air. As you both drift asleep, Jungkook's mind betrayed him, pulling him into a nightmare. In the dream, he sees you slipping from the balcony, terrifying explanations sneering in the memory as you fall. Trying to reach out, but it's too late. The impact sudden, the world around him shattered. He pulls upright in the bed, his heart pounding, his breath becoming a salt calf. Sweaty, skin and he's trying to shake off the nightmare. For a moment, he's not sure if it was a real or just a dream. His chest tightened in a fear he doesn't want it to acknowledge. A glance over you, sleeping peacefully beside him, and the sight of your relief him, but also deep, unspoken worry. Jungkook reached out to hesitate, pulling a blanket cover to you more for security, his hand trembling, whispering to himself, voice shaky, it was just a dream, just a stupid dream. Trying to convince himself, but the imagination of you failing, it's continuing in his mind, and that he clenches feet, frustrated on his own weakness. He doesn't want it to be this worried, doesn't want it to be fear control him, but the thought of losing you even in his dream, more than he's willing to admit. He lies back down and staring at the ceiling, unable to close his eyes without seeing a nightmare again. Every time he glances at you, get it together, man. Just a dream. She is right here. She is fine. But despite his internal shock, he can't stop himself to reaching out again, this time to brushing a strand of the hair away from his face. He watched for you for a moment, barely audible almost if his affair said out loud, "Better stay fine, I mean it." He swallowed hard, trying to push the fear down and trying to be back the rocks he always did. But tonight the fear is real, inclining him. You stare sullenly, sensing the moment, and he quickly pulled his hand back, not wanting to wake you. He doesn't want you to know about the nightmare, doesn't want you to show it to shaken him. But as he lies there, his eyes wide and open, he knows that he wasn't be getting any more sleep tonight, not with the fear of losing, haunting him even more in dream. The next morning, Jungkook wake up, and the nightmare still on his mind. When he doesn't see you beside in a bed, his heart skip a beat, panic, and he quickly sits up, muttering to himself, "Oh, where is she?" Without wasting another second, he rushed out from the bedroom, his mind racing with the worst case scenario. He checked the kitchen first, but that was empty. His worry depends, and he headed towards the balcony, memories the last night nightmare, the flashing in his mind. As he reached the balcony, he sees that you climbingly putting a wet clothes on the dryer, and completely unaware of the storm blowing inside him, relief floats through him. Playful, Overprotective, strike over you, wrap his arms around you from the behind, pulling you into the tight, almost embrace. The voice less with the urgency, don't. You blink in surprise, the suddenness of the action catching you off the guard. You can feel the tension in his body and the way his heart racing against your back confuse you. Turned head to him and looked at him. "I will do it, just go inside." Title you had, and confused by his sudden protectiveness. What is just hanging close? Why you? Before you can finish, Jungkook gently filmed you away from the balcony. Positioned himself you and ruling. His expression is serious, almost a pain, trying to keep his action to check. Quietly avoiding your eyes. "I don't wanted you to out here. I don't care of it." Softly reaching up to touch his cheek. "Cookie, what's really going on? You are scaring me a little." "I had a dream, a bad dream. You were..." He paused. His throat was threatening. "Just don't go near the edge of, okay? Not today." Touching gently. "So you're really going to hang up all these clothes for me? Is this my reward for becoming the best girl ever?" Finally managed a small smile, and tension in his shoulder is a bite. Trying to regain the usual stuff. "Don't get used to it. Just let me do this, right?" Stepping back, giving him a playful Yes, sir. I will be inside making breakfast for my overprotective husband. But as you walk back inside, his heart still heavy, but a little more at ease now that he knows you're safe. Started to hang them up. He can't help but glancing back at the door where you disappeared inside, the feeling the strange mix of relief and fear. Just stay safe, please. After Jungkook head to his office, you go about your day about it until long before your phone rang. It's Jungkook and you answered, a bit surprised since usual doesn't meet during the work, with a tone a bit more serious than usual. Hey, where are you? Small and finding a sweet concern. I'm just on my way to market. Why? Pausing for a moment, be careful, alright? Watch for the cars and trucks. Don't be distracted. Feeling taken aback an unusual, cordial tone. Confused but amused. Okay, I will be careful, don't worry. After the call, you can't help but shaking your head, a smile hanging on your lips. But before you can ever get the market, your phone rings again. It's Jungkook. Sound silently exhausted. Did you make it to market yet? I'm almost there, Cookie. Why are you so worried? Trying to sound, but a feeling. Just stay aware of surrounding, okay? Don't be taking any risk. Gently touching Cookie. If I didn't know the better, I will think that you keep a tab on me. What's up with all these calls? A bit defensive. I can't husband check on his wife, just making sure that you're okay. Smile and feeling a touch and almost determined to figure it out what's behind his sudden wave of concern. Then at evening after you both had a dinner, settling into the night, you decided that the time to get the bottom of it, Jungkook lying on his bed, scrolling through his phone, slide beside him, softly with a cutie smile. Okay, why are you so worried about me today? You called me many times. You has been acting a different since this morning. His finger pausing on the phone. He knows that you notice his behavior, but he's not sure that how to explain it without sounding ridiculous. After a moment, he put his phone down and signed. Still trying to play it off. It's nothing. Just wanted to make sure that you're safe. Raising an eyebrow. Safe from what? You've never been so worried before. Did something happen? Agitate his gaze, shifting away from yours, and he trying to figure it out how to explain. Finally, he came to realize it wasn't let it go. I had a dream last night about you that you. Your eyes widened in surprise and then let jump with surprise and started to laugh. You quietly covered your mouth and trying to shifting a giggle, but it's no use. What is this about? Oh, Cookie. You were really that worried because of your dream? Jacob flashed silently, the mix of embarrassment and unknowing creeping in him. It wasn't funny. It felt surreal, okay? You felt I couldn't. Gently, your voice warmed. Oh, Cookie, I'm sorry. I laughed at that. That must have been really scary for you. Just let out a small sign of wrapping his arms around you in a return, so that he still felt a bit silly. Tishing silently. So, all these calls today, that was your way to making sure that I wasn't let him meet an imaginary. Rolling his eyes, but there's a hint of the smile, something like that. Just don't make me regret the caring so much, alright? As you both smile silently in the bed and warmth of Jungkook's embrace surrounded you, he pulled you closer, his strong arms wrapping around you, protectively holding you if you never wanted to let go. You have no idea how much I need you. You whisper back, your voice is tender. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here always. Pressing a gentle pat on your shoulders. I don't show it enough that you means everything to me more than anything. I pull you back even against him. His arms a safe haven, and he never wanted to leave. You both drift in a sleep, wrapping each other's embrace. You know that it's connection. So thanks for watching guys, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you guys all in the next video.